Hi everyone. So today's is a special day, right? So Qlik finally released their Qlik MCP, the official one. So now we have access to multiple tools from the Qlik MCP server. And today in this video, I will just show you how to install and configure MCP, the Qlik MCP server with Claude. And we do a step-by-step on how to do it. So this will probably be a short video. So, but this will be the first video of a series of video about Qlik MCP and how can use MCP to improve your productivity. So let's get started. Okay. So when you go to your tenant, you see question mark here, and you'll probably see administrator announcements, and then you see about the Qlik answers, agentic experience, and also about the Qlik MCP server. So you can access the documentation from here. So just click on the green button. So Qlik will send it to you to the help material. So if you search online for Qlik MCP, you should get access to the same link. I'll leave also a link in the documentation in the description of this video, so you'll be able to find it. Okay, the installation is very straightforward. We just need a few information from this documentation in order to implement it and enable it in your tenants. So first of all, if you're following the documentation, one of the first things, so it talks about what is MCP and all the stuff, gives you an example, what is that about. So today, this video is not about explaining what is an MCP tool. So we already have a video about this. Later, I will probably do another one with a broader view of MCP servers and why it's important to learn this. But for now, let's just focus on the deployment, okay? So the very first thing, you need to be an administrator, right? And one requirement is to enabling this cross-region data processing. Without this, your MCP and your Qlik answers will not work. So you need this enable. If you are outside the US region, and if you cannot cross data from like cross country your data, because it's a secure data, so you have some rules and some requirements for that. Make sure you click on this documentation and see if your country is covered and what will be the region where your data is processed. So pay attention to this, especially if you work for government and healthcare and things like that. This may be a problem depending on your region. So if you're from the United States, it's always processed in the United States, so you won't have any problem with any of the new AI stuffs like Qlik Answers and Qlik MCP. So if you expand, you see a detailed description about this. So keep that in mind. This may be important for you. Okay. So I have to enable this, and in order to enable, if you are an administrator, you go to the administration and settings. Okay. So if you scroll down, you see AI features. You can enable cross-reference. So you just give a warning and you confirm and submit. So so now we enable, we have this enabled, so you'll be able to use the Qlik MCP and Qlik Answers and the other things. You also have the documentation here. If you need to review and you don't remember the link, you can access from here. One important thing here in this enable documentation, they have a link for the Qlik cross-region data processing in the Qlik community. So they will inform you 30 days in advance if there is any change in the region. So highly recommend subscribe to this topic, especially for administrator and taking care of all these things. It's mandatory for you to watch for what's going on here. Okay. All right. Let's move forward. So I have my enable cross, and then the next thing is we need to add a new permission. So you have to create a permission and assign to the users that you have access to the Qlik MCP. So I'm going to create a new one here, and I'll call Qlik MCP. Okay. Any description, access to Qlik MCP. Okay, that's then if expand features, you can actually search for MCP. So then you'll be able to find it. Okay. If you don't do it, it's just under features and actions. And then you have MCP. So then you click on allow it and confirm. Okay. What is the problem? MCP execute does not exist or is not available. Uh-oh. What is going on? Let me refresh this. All right. So for some reason, this tenant that we have does not have access to MCP. So we will figure out what's going on. It's probably something in my tenant. So if you have this problem, you check what's going on with Qlik. So we are going to report that and see what we're missing. So while you're waiting for this one, I have this other tenant. So let's go here and try with this one. I enable cross region. Okay. Let's see if everything works fine. Then I go to manage users, permissions. I will create a new one. So I call again Qlik MCP, access to Qlik MCP, and go to features, agent KI. That is interesting. Allow it. And okay, good. So this one, we have access to this one. So this is interesting. All right. So, all right. So we have everything enabled in terms of the security. Oh, one other thing. So we don't have any user assigned. So you assign my own user. Okay. So assign, and I can double check my user to see if it have access. Okay. So you go here, manage roles. I should see. Sorry, I think it's here. Qlik MCP. Qlik MCP is right here. Okay. So you can assign in that assign box, or you can go to the user and check the box here. Okay. Good. So now what you have to do, I'm going to analytics catalog. I just need the URL. So let's go back to the documentation, and then here, I don't need this page anymore. So go here, then they have instructions on how to configure for ChatGPT and for Claude. So I'm using Claude, so I like Claude a lot. In all my projects and everything that I do using Claude. So if you don't know Claude, give it a chance. It's a great tool. Okay. And so this is everything that we need. Okay. So I need, let me get these two things. I go here. Let me put on a notepad. This. So I need my, my tenant, right? So tenant URL. So this will be this one right here. Go back there. Okay. And I need the OAuth client. So just put this like this so you can see what is this about. All right. Okay. I'll keep this aside, but this is what I need. Okay. So your tenant URL /API AI MCP, and remember the dot, and this universal OAuth client ID. Okay. There are some, if you're using a different client than Claude and ChatGPT, you have to create your own OAuth client. So I didn't have a chance to do that yet. It's probably not that hard. But if in case you're using Claude or ChatGPT, you can use this OAuth client ID. Okay, just keep in mind if you're not using any of those, you have to create your own OAuth clients. Okay. All right, so now let's set up Claude. So this is Claude. So and this is the Claude Desktop. You can use the web version, but for now I'll be using the desktop one. So I go to here to my account and go to settings, and under settings you have connectors. Okay, so here you can see all the different MCP connectors, not just MCP, other connections that Claude supports. I have some local ones here. It doesn't matter now. So then you go to add custom connector. Okay, when you add custom connector, I will add for my for this MCP server that I'm doing. So I do open lakehouse, Qlik MCP, because this is my open lakehouse tenant. Okay, and go copy the URL, and then you click on advanced settings, and then this is where you enter the OAuth client ID. So, okay, so this is everything you need. You click on add, then you'll be asked to authenticate to your tenants. So now I have the OAuth client, I have the URL, and when I click connect, this will authenticate my user. So then you click approve. So this is allowing our LLM to access our tenant on our behalf. So this is very important. Now, every action you do in your tenant, in your Claude, using this connector, it will use your credentials. Okay, so it will be like you doing things. That means if you have an application, you need to access data or visualize some data and have section access, this will respect the section access. So you will not be allowed to see something else. So is Claude acting in your behalf? Okay, so keep that in mind. If I go to configure, let me see. If I go here to configure, I think I can see all the tools. So you can install all your MCP tool, and here you have all the tools. A little bit about tools. So tools are very important. In an MCP context, tools are what the MCP server is capable to do. So then you can, I will just see what you have here. If you click expand, so you can see these tools. So like describe an application, get chart data, get chart information, get data sets. So you have multiple things, okay? And then you can allow everything or just block all the tools. You can customize. So you just, these I approve, these I deny. So you can preset this. But when you do some prompts in your chat GPT, in your chat, it will ask you if you allow or not. Okay. Then okay, collapse. Then you see all these tools here. Okay. Let me see what else we have here. I like this a lot. Okay. So I didn't have time to explore everything that this MCP server is enabled. But we will cover most of those things. All right. Okay. So everything looks fine. So let me go ahead and try it. Okay. So we have connected. So let's go ahead and try. So I'm going to create a new chat here. Say, okay, list me the top 10 Qlik applications I have in my open lakehouse Qlik Cloud tenant. So let's just test it. It will probably execute the first tool to list yes. So it's asking me if I allow this tool. So you can allow once or always allow. So just click on always allow so you won't ask me again when executing this tool. So let's see what it does. What do you have here? Okay. Okay, was not able to find anything. Maybe there is no tool for me. Okay. So let me go here, go to analytics, catalog. I think we don't have any tools here, any applications. So that's a good test. So I say, hey, I can't find anything. So by the way, I'm running this for the very first time in this tenant. Okay, so I just do here, hello Claude, and Qlik MCP. Okay, I put on my personal space. Okay, create. All right. And let me see if I have any data. I don't think I have any data here in this server. Okay, no problem. So just go and add anything here, like load star inline dummy and dummy value. All right. Okay, and the table, my table. Okay, so load this. All right. So now we have our very first great app in this tenant. So go here back to the catalog, and then I have this one. So then, where is it? Then I'll go back here and say, okay, try again. I think found something. Allow, always allow. Now it's searching for spaces. And there you go. So it found, it took more than what I'm expecting. So our tenant does have 7 spaces. Okay. Would you like me to explore? No, that's good. And then I can go further and say, okay, describe, I'm just guessing, okay, I don't know this tool. So describe what is this hello Claude and Qlik MCP app about. And again, every time is accessing the tool for the first time, it asks you for permission. So let me allow every time. So again, it won't ask that again. So it's using this describe. It's essentially a placeholder test app, very minimal in nature. So it describes, so the owner created less reloads, space, personal space, data model, single table called my table with one field called dummy. No master merchant, no master daemon. So this looks like hello worlds. Perfect. All right. Would you like me to start building something with it? Such as loading real data, creating master items. So now Claude is starting to get aware what it's capable to do using this Qlik MCP server. So you have a lot of surprise of what it's capable to do because it starts suggesting things that make sense. But again, we'll see that in the future. So that's it for now. I will leave in the description of this field also a link for the post about this video in the Qlik community. So if you have any questions, you can leave a comment in this video description, or you can go to Qlik community and leave your questions there. So then we have more people there to support you. And again, thank you very much. Like this video if you like it, and subscribe to our channel. And bye.